If you want your hands on the fastest manual car to ever lap the Nurburgring Nordschleife, then this is it. This is a new 992.2 generation Porsche 911 GT3, the more track-focused version of the iconic sports car, and here are the 5 things that you need to know about it. Now for Porsche, even a brand new car will look a little bit like its predecessor. So if it's just a facelift, I won't fault you for not even noticing what's changed here. So to help you, let me just point out what's actually new on the 992.2 generation model. Now first up, you got this reprofiled front bumper with a larger central opening. The side here has been cleaned up for more air intakes and vents over at the corner for the air curtain effect over the wheels. There's this new matrix headlights that has essentially combined all of the lighting elements into a single unit, so it frees up more space for more aerodynamic purposes. Here at the back, you also get this reprofiled rear bumper that just looks a little bit cleaner than before. And down there, the diffusers has also been reprofiled for better aerodynamic performance. Now up here, you got this new full-width LED tail lights with the Porsche 3D wordmark right here in the center. The ducktail has been slightly reprofiled again with these vents in the center here for hot air to escape the engine bay. Now since it's a GT3, of course you have this massive swan neck wing up here, and on this new facelift, there's this new angled end plates over here for, again, better aerodynamic performance. As before, you'll find the 4-litre naturally aspirated Boxer 6 engine right beneath over here. Now outputs actually hasn't been changed much. As before, it still makes 510 horsepower, but in fact the torque has been reduced by 20 Nm down to 450 Nm. But what's changed here is actually the gear ratio. Both the 7-speed PDK gearbox as well as the 6-speed manual have both been shortened by some 8%. So that should mean more responsive driving on the track. 0 to 100 takes 3.4 seconds on the PDK and 3.9 seconds with the manual, and it'll reach over 311 km/h flat out. Just like the exterior design, the main change here for performance is again aerodynamics. Even the suspension trailing arms now get a new teardrop-like shape to improve aerodynamics and brake cooling. The suspension itself has also been retuned to reduce that pitching motion when you are hard on the brakes. And for those who want to do a lot more track driving, the GT3 is also now offered with the Wisart package that adds on a whole bunch of carbon fiber parts, including the roof and even the anti-roll bars. The interior here has been given a mild refresh, and you now get a full digital instrument cluster instead of an analog center dial like before. Like the normal 911s, this GT3 still gets the rotary twist ignition switch. As standard, you get the 18-way adjustable sports seats plus with nice leather upholstery, and if you opt for the touring version, you can even option in rear seats at no cost for the first time ever on a GT3. But you'll also be able to option the car with the lightweight carbon fiber bucket seats, and that opens up the possibility of a bolt-in rear half roll cage and 6-point harness as part of the Club Sport package. For those who prefer driving on the back roads rather than on track, well, you'll probably want to opt for this touring package, preferably with a manual gearbox. Now on this touring package, instead of the massive wing, you now get the extendable spoiler behind over here with this gurney flap at the back here, alongside some rejig aerodynamics all over the car, particularly underneath, to make sure it still has the right aerodynamic balance. The new Porsche 911 GT3 can be yours from 2.29 million ringgit. Now that is on the road, before insurance, and of course before all of the options that you want to kit your car with. For more information on the new 2025 992.2 generation Porsche 911 GT3, head on over to AutoBuzz.my.